All right, let's take a look at another way that Bloom's taxonomy can be represented. This one is a circle, and you start here in the middle. Remember and understand, apply, analyze, evaluate, and create. This one works in hand with your TEKS document. If you take a look at your TEKS document and you take a look at the letters that are on your TEKS, you will notice that all of them start with some sort of a verb. Describe, summarize, infer, explain, demonstrate, debate, transform. Those all are verbs that are in your TEKS. So the next step of this circle, Bloom's taxonomy, is to look at your TEKS and then identify the verb. So let's say, for example, your verb is explain. So that means in that set of TEKS, you want your students to be able to explain something. So I find my TEKS there in remember and understand. After I find the verb, now I can find some activities. What are some things I could do for them to explain the concept? I could have them do a Word document or Google Docs. I could have them do a mind map or a concept map. Okay, there's several different things I could have them do. This by no means is an exhaustive list, but at least it gets you started and gives you some things to think about. So now I know all my students have tablets. They all have iPads. I'm in an iPad school, so I can take that and let's say I want them to mind map the definitions, the words, the vocabulary words. So I can take that mind map, and the app that my students may have is iThoughts. This is a mind mapping tool. So now it tells me which level of Bloom's taxonomy. I can look at the verbs in my TEKS. I can come up with an activity, and then I can have them complete that activity on an app. If I wanted them to do word processing, they could use blog docs or Google Docs. One of those. So it gives you all of the information that you need to know. If I wanted my students to evaluate, I could have them justify something, justify some concept. They could create a court trial. And in order to create that court trial, they could use something like Notability, where they could keep their research and their arguments. So it gives you all of the information that you need to know, all the way from what Bloom's taxonomy level you're looking at, what your action verb is, a possible activity, and a possible app. Again, remember, the activities and the apps, this is not an exhaustive list, but at least it gets you started with some ideas of both.